When I received this tie-up, it was it was a surprise in a way because I've never done something like this before, the series like this before. It was a new concept for me, and the characters were new, but it's a spin-off of a series that already exists, so it was sort of like a challenge in a way because the song that would serve as the new opening theme would have to also be an extension from the previous series as well, and it can't ever ruin the story or sidetrack the story. So it was really a challenge when we received it because me and my creator, we really talked deeply into the concept, the image, the sound, and so, but we wanted to create something new as well so that the watchers would feel like it was not just an extension only, but also something by itself that could stand out. So we really talked about it. We actually wrote about 3 different types of songs. I recorded demos 3 different times and then 3 different lyrics, and so, but in the end it turned out that Bullseye was the best, and I personally feel very satisfied with Bullseye as well. So it was challenging, but because it was a challenge, it feels even more satisfying now that Bullseye is going to serve as the theme song. Well, it's a popular series, so I was really happy to hear about this tie-up, and I haven't done a tie-up for a series like this exactly. So the characters are, you know, different this time as well, and so I wanted to express not just about the battle moments in the series. I wanted to express more of the character depths, the character connections between the characters, and so my fans may be used to hearing rockish, really sort of really out there kind of sounds, but this time I think something in the line of more the delicacy of the series I wanted to express within the song. So I'm really looking forward to hearing what my fans think about that. This song is definitely still has the battle aspect of it, inner battles, battles with, you know, between humans, but at the same time, I also think that there's a very positive message behind this series, and I wanted to express that within the lyrics. And so, if you break down the lyrics in this Bullseye, it's a very positive message, and I think that beyond all battles, there has to be some sort of light at the end of the tunnel for you to be able to fight until the very end. And so I hope that it sort of inspires people to be powerful about themselves and to not give up until the fight is over. Yeah, well, going back on the timeline a little bit, I've been with this series, Arpeggio, for a couple years now, and I was with them from the very beginning, and I feel very blessed about that. And all the staff that worked on this project, of course, we had a lot of hope for the project, but in the beginning, I don't think any of the staff expected it to turn out this big as it is right now, and we're all so happy about that. And I've been with this series so long now that I feel that the story is also a part of me, and so it was really, really moving to create a different type of insert song this time, not like a catchy opening song, but it was I think when you write an insert song or create an insert song, it's different from a theme song because it plays behind a very important scene, and so it has to support the scene and not be too, out there, look at me, that song. It has to feel like a part of the scene. It has to meld in. So I wanted to become one with the character who was in the scene, and so it was really challenging in that way because I haven't really done that kind of thing, and so the recording was really sort of moving, and I almost, shed a tear too in the singing of it. So I hope, my fans really enjoy that aspect as well. The weird thing is, of course, I like anime myself. I watch some series, and I listen to a lot of songs that serve as theme songs as well. But for some reason, I don't really categorize music in genres too much. So I don't say, oh, this is J-rock, this is J-pop, this is uh, anime music. I don't really consider categorization as such an important thing. I just like what I like. I listen to what I like, and of course, I'm happy that my songs are, you know, uh, being accepted by the anime community as well. But more importantly, I just feel that I'm really happy that my song is, being accepted as a match, as a good match for the series. So when I see my song playing along with the opening movie, for example, it just really gives me chicken bumps, and it's something that no matter how many times I see it, it's a really emotional thing for me. I've always, I think, as far back as I can remember, I've been a music person. There was always some sort of music playing in my house. My parents always listened to some sort of music, and so it feels very natural that I'm doing what I'm doing right now, to be able to uh, be connected with music like this. And in the beginning, I don't think I really had a goal to become a singer so much, but it was the time that I think I watched my first anime series that I realized that there was a job called being a musician. And it was really a catchy song that I heard, and so I thought, hey, this is awesome. This sounds like a lot of fun. And I started singing the way I wanted to sing, and then I thought, oh, this is really what I want to do. And so after I realized that I wanted to pursue music as a career, I don't think I've ever once um, had any other idea that I wanted to do anything else. So it's been a really, really long and winding journey up until now, but I have never once strayed off the path. So I don't know. I haven't really thought about it much that other than that, but it's what I love doing, and so I want to keep on going until I feel satisfied. Um, like I said before, when it's a tie-up song, I first look at the script, check the backgrounds on it, and try to understand it, as much of the series as possible. And then after that comes the demo of the song. So me and my creator kind of talk about what kind of song might be best for this series this time, and then the demo comes, and then in the beginning, I listen to the demo over and over and over again until I start hearing or seeing sort of keywords like colors or emotions. And then from there, I start connecting those keywords and themes, and then the lyrics just start coming out. And so it's just a natural process for me. I don't really try to write as much as understand and then export my own feelings about the series itself. So the most important thing is to understand what the concept is about, and to then be able to express it in my own feelings and words and colors. And so that's kind of like the sort of flow of how I start writing my songs. I was just so excited about going to Indonesia because it was my first time, and I didn't know what to expect because I've never been there before. And just this year has been such an international year for me because I went to Taiwan, and then I went to Germany, and then now it's Indonesia. So one thing that I know about after doing these shows is that every crowd is so different, and every country has their different ways of joining in with the concert and singing along and cheering. And so I didn't know what to expect, but I just knew that I wanted to give my all no matter what it was. Just all these people are coming to enjoy the show, so I have to do my best, and I have to make them feel like every penny is worth their time. And so, that was the only thing I thought about. But then when the show was over, I knew that I definitely wanted to come back to Indonesia again, because the crowd was just so excited and warm and welcoming, and everyone was just singing along, no matter if it was Japanese or English. And I realized that music is definitely just like a miracle happening. I try to respect, uh, you know, each country to the best I can, because I know that cultures are different, religions are different, words are different. So I try to sort of, use the internet to the best and look up stuff before I go, see what kind of things are good manners, or those things definitely before I go I research upon. But then in the end, what matters most is that we connect through sound, through the music when I get there. So it's not so much about just being prepared, but it's more about just trying to reach out to the fans no matter where I go in the world, and to connect. And I think the connection is what is the most important thing, that I want to focus on when I do my concerts. So, but I think so far, Taiwan, Germany, Indonesia, I've been able to do that. And it's just all my fans have been so welcoming that it's been comfortable for me. Nothing has been confusing or stressful, and so I just definitely can't wait to expand more to different countries that I haven't been yet. And so it's really exciting. That's a good question. Well, any country really, I would just really love to go to, but I do SNS, like Twitter and Facebook, and I get a lot of messages and comments from my fans around the world. And I'm sure that some countries have more internet connection than other countries, and so I get more response from there. But countries like Europe, France, England, Brazil, I get a lot of comments from South America, and I never thought my music would be, heard over there. So it was really a surprise when I got comments from places like that too. So definitely America, since it's my roots. So anywhere really, but definitely I'll go where my fans would like me to go. If I had about 10 hours, I could express every single word of things that I want to express to my fans. And I just, you know, always feel so blessed to be able to do what I love doing is work. And I hate to call this work because I don't really consider it work as much as I should, but this is definitely what I love doing. And to be heard around the world as much as I am now, it sometimes feels very surreal. But every time I do another concert overseas, the surrealness becomes reality. And so it just gives me more reason and more power to keep on going and to keep on reaching out to the world. And so I just want to say thank you so much for the support and the love you have given me now. And I hope that I am able to give you, power and support as well through my music. And so I can't wait to meet everyone who would, want to come to my concerts.